Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. How are you? Hope all is well with you. This Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. What a day it has been. Boy oh boy, we've had brand new launches, we've had craft alongs, loads of great deals on the website for you as well. So it has been a lot of fun. This final show of the day, slightly different to advertise, just an hour show tonight, this one. So get those questions and comments in nice and early because we're doing a masterclass on the launch that we brought to you today. The Flourishing Corners Showstopper is still available. All of those dies which potentially you didn't pick up on 8 to 10 are still available. Everything you saw earlier, basically, you can pick up. But this show is all about, I think, getting the most out of the collection if you've already picked it up or if you're thinking about picking it up. I know Debbie's got lots of demos to squeeze in over the course of the next hour, but we're happy to take those questions and take those requests. So feel free to ask away, because what we want more than anything is for you to go away with this collection and know exactly how you're going to be using it and to have loads of inspiration and ideas. So as soon as you get it home, you can get crafting with it. So any questions and comments, fire them in. As I said, it isn't just me on my own for the next hour. Oh dear, can you imagine? I'm delighted to say that the lovely lady who's been with me all day is still here. The marvellous Miami Dolphins supporting Debbie Fisher.
Yay,
how are you, Debbie?
Go Dolphins!
Go Dolphins!
Go Dolphins! Yes, it's going to be a great show. Again, we're going to have a look really closely at those amazing dies. They are so pretty. There's so much you can do with them, and I can't wait to show you some more demos with them as well.
So I'll tell you what, we'll go through it all. We'll say a few of those in just a few moments' time, but let me show you the deal straight away, because as I say, we're going to get into it and do as much as we can in this hour. Showstopper deal is the best value for money to go for, of course. So £48 or $64 will get you everything. The first two dies in this collection that I'm going to show you, the Ornate Flourish and the Decorative Flourish, you didn't have in your bundle if you bought these yesterday on HSN. So if you do want to go for those individually, you can. No doubt we'll flash up the details as we go through, but let me show you the whole bundle first of all. These two here you don't have, okay? That beautiful Ornate Flourish. And these are, Debbie, as you described earlier, all about cutting into your cardstock, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like a creator card.
Yeah.
So they don't cut out, they cut in, which is fabulous because it means it gives them lots of versatility, lots of things you can do with them, whether it's paper piecing, making shaker cards, whether it's just cutting them beautifully into the corner like they're designed for, or using 2 or 3 on a card. They're going to look amazing. Yeah,
I mean, obviously you're going to pick up loads of ideas in this show, but do go back and watch the launch from earlier. That one's new. Jamie's just popped up the details there. If you want that individually, that's the Ornate Flourish. The other one that you won't have, which Debbie and I both agreed, looks a little bit like the Chinese dragon, doesn't it?
It's fast becoming my favourite one, this one.
Yeah, is it because of that? Yeah. But that one's called the Decorative Flourish. Your details on the screen for that one individually, $6.39 or $7.96. So those two you can put in your own little bundle if you bought the other 4, and then you've got the complete set. However, if you didn't, you might want to go for the Showstopper, because you're also going to get in the set the Elegant Flourish. I really like this one now as well. As you said a little bit earlier on, sort of the design that you've got here looks a little sort of bit foxglovey, maybe honeysuckly. Debbie was saying you could work that really nicely into your honeysuckle collection.
That one before, Ben, I've just had an idea.
This is what, the dragon?
Yeah, but I've used it for something else. So giving it to Sheena, die cutting it, and then get her to draw a face, because it looks like a big hairstyle coming down.
Oh yes, do the face there.
Sheena could do the face, yeah.
That's such a great shout.
Would it look amazing?
Next time she's in.
Next time Sheena's in, we need to get her to do that.
All I can see now is hairstyles. There's a mullet there, a big mullet. This next one, yeah, another hairstyle. This one's called the swirling mullet. It's actually not, it's called the swirling flourish. These next two, we both agree we really like the opulent flourish. Slightly bigger apertures this is going to cut for you. So if you are paper piecing, potentially this one would be easier to do it with.
It'd be amazing to do that one, yes, absolutely.
And then you've also got your fancy flourish as well. So that completes the set. The Showstopper, for an extra £10 or $24, you're going to get £35 or $45 worth of free, well, not free stuff, £35 or $45 worth of stuff. So you're going to get your set of 20 sheets of your large foam pads included, also 12 sheets of your heat-resistant acetate, and your Arabian Night luxury linen cardstock. So that is all within the Showstopper. We do have on the show as well for you a really nice collection of linen cardstock. If that's your bag, check the shop, the show. If you just want to go for the dies on their own, Here they are, £36 or $44.80. So that's your platinum price. We've basically covered off all angles for you here. So for Showstopper, best value for money. Just want the collection, you can. You want individuals, you can do that. And if you shopped on 8 to 10 last night, you know the two now that you need to pick up to complete the collection. Superstar Susie on the socials with Lois in saying good afternoon, everyone from Ohio. Fred171 says happy Wednesday from California. Hillary's in saying hi everyone from Hillary and Holly. Hello and woof. Hello also to Stacey Brown in Florida. Mary Beth Doyle in Minnesota. Carolyn Wilson says hello from Florida. Fred says hiya, I need a Ben fix. You. And Kirsty D says, good evening, everyone. I'm loitering in the background, making some cards. Well, loitering over the other side of the studio with some cards to show you from this collection is Debbie. And what a great collection. I think you said earlier, we always know when it's a great collection because we have tons of amazing makes from the team, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. So we sort of allocate an amount out to our design team, and then they just, when they really like something, it's like they just continue to make with them. First up is our design suite, which is from Marie Jones, and they are just so pretty. So these are just the one design, cutting them into a piece of card and then adding some watercolour splats on them. And you can see just how beautiful they look by just combining mats and layers of the same colour of the paint and then the flower and a sentiment, and you can make the most exquisite cards. These are just so beautiful. I absolutely love them. So that one then is the last one, so that's all 6 of them. But then you can go into making something really different. So what about a gift box? Love this gift bag. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Using it as a frame, you could do this around a photograph, you could do it in the background. I love that they make the forefront of your cards or whatever you're putting them onto, but I love also the fact that you can have them in the background if you want. You can create with them with your different cardstocks in the back. Love that one. The colours on that is absolutely beautiful. Our Lily's done that one. And then we've got our Monica has done this one, which is probably my favourite card. I just love it. It's very understated. It's very elegant. It's just a beautiful card. Romantic card. That's what it is, isn't it? And I think if you put that in any colours, like if you combine it with whatever colours a wedding is, it's just going to look beautiful. Absolutely love that one. I also love this one. I think that's a great one to use, an elongated card, but having it just on a piece of card and then that bright pink underneath looks amazing. I think, yeah, this was the one that we made in the show earlier, so you can go back and see that one being made. And I love the concept of this one. It's an easel card. It's
very clever.
But yeah, I just love that. I think it's a great design of card, just a beautiful make. And that was from our Jackie Smith that done that on the design team. Or another one here that we made earlier, so absolutely beautiful. We're going to make another one very similar to that one, actually, show you how we did that. We've got a tag card in this. I'm not even showing you all of them. We've still got more to show, but I'm going to stop there, Ben. Otherwise, we're not going to get a chance to get the demos in. So, and we want to do that, don't we?
We certainly do. And as we said, this is the show really to pick up any more hints and tips on this collection. So if you've already bought it, feel free to ask away. And do let us know if you have bought. What have you gone for? Showstopper? Have you gone for the couple of dies you didn't pick up on 8 to 10? I want to know, please. Hi to Wendy Graham, who's joined us, saying hi to Ben, Debbie, and all the CTV team and crafters. Hello. And Susan Kempster says hello from the UK. Susan, where are you in the UK? We need you to be more specific, please. All right, we've got about 50 minutes. I don't need your address, by the way, in case that's all right. I don't want to know exactly where you live, just what town or city. Yes, so we've got about 50 minutes to bring you as much as we can. As I said, if you've just joined us, slightly shorter show than advertised, but we aim to cram in as much as we possibly can. So let's get going. Plenty of deals for you on the website. As I say, best thing to do is shop the day for everything. You can see all the goodies from the craft along there as well. That Modern Man collection Showstopper is still available. And of course, don't forget to check out all of the back in stock deals on the website for you as well. They launched on Monday and there are some absolutely fantastic deals and some ones which might surprise you thinking, hang on a minute, have they got that back in stock? So do have a look. All right, let's get cracking then, Debbie. Which of the dies are you going to be working with?
The Elegant Flourish.
Oh,
yes, and it is very elegant. It's a beautiful design, this one, which I absolutely love. I love all of them, to be honest, then. And sometimes you sort of think, oh, why do I need all of those? But then you look at the different designs and think, actually, all of them come into their own. They're just absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
So we're going to start. I've just got a piece of textured cardstock. This is out of the Enchanted Ocean.
Okay.
So I've just used that piece and cut it down. And then we're going to place this one to the top of our cardstock. Now I'm going to take some low tack tape, but be really careful here. So I'm going to just take some oils off my skin, just so it's not too tacky, because I don't want that to stick to my cardstock underneath. And with your textured cardstock, it's got a white core. What I'm also going to do is take out my magnetic shim and place in my metal shim. Now I've been doing that a lot lately, just because the pressure of the Gemini can easily warp the card because there's so much pressure. So by taking out a little bit of pressure, it just enables to cut the card without warping the card. So we're going to offer that, got a shut Gemini, into the mouth of the machine. And just because we've took out a shim, I'm going to give it a double cut. So when I know that's gone through, I'm going to pause it, reverse it. And that's the great thing with the Gemini. It's what it was intention for, that you can build up your different plates and you can reverse it, which gives you that double cut in no time whatsoever. So that's our first die cut. So let's take that one off.
Great deal on the Gemini, bottom of your screen. Platinum, it's $159.99. That's crazy value, isn't it?
It's absolutely crazy value. Yeah, really good deal. And especially when you think about getting a full set of plates in there as well.
Oh, yeah, you have such a good point you made earlier on, because you just take, I don't know, I've always sort of taken that for granted, but then when you factor in what they would cost you as a bundle on their own,
absolutely,
it brings the cost of the machine down even further. Yeah,
it does. So actually it's an amazing price. So once we've done that, we're going to turn that round and we're going to do that on the opposite side. Oh, I've just I've done a rookie mistake.
What have you done?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll show you afterwards why I've done this. I forgot to use a different piece of card, but it's fine. Don't worry, it's fine. It's me not checking which piece of card I was cutting into, and I've just looked and thought my card that I cut into earlier wasn't this colour.
Oh.
It was this colour, but it was a lighter shade.
Oh, okay.
But it really isn't. It's not going to matter at all. So we're going to do exactly the same. Send it through. When I can sort of hear that little clunk, we pause it and reverse it. So, and it's just like one pass through. Takes that same time because we're only going half through and then bringing it back out again. So once we've done that, we've got then our main design.
Okay.
So we can take that one out, beautifully cut. Take all our little pieces out. And then again, I'm just using my die brush just to work those pieces out.
Susan Kempster's in Lincolnshire, she's just messaged to say. And Shaz says, I've ordered 3 of the dies, maybe get the rest next month when they get paid. Which 3 did you go for, Shaz? And she's just saying she loves the easel card. She says, I'd like to see the card that you can put a tea light in as well. Did you show one of those earlier?
So I made one this morning.
Oh, we'll do it later.
Yes, I'm going to just go across to the other side. So I'll let Jamie stay there. I'm going to bring it back across. Is this the... Yes, this is it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, where's the actual... Oh, it's under here. The full one is under here.
How did I forget about that?
This one, I'm assuming. It could be that one, or it could be, let me grab another one, this one here, because this is where I got my inspiration from.
Okay.
So this card was made by Lisa West. And I thought that's great because it's almost like a home decor piece, isn't it? So you can literally put a tea light in it and have that on the side. It's going to look absolutely stunning. So I thought, well, how about a box that you could do that? You could also put some little straps on there, hang it in the garden, put a little tea light inside, and it's going to be amazing. Now, I only done 2 sides of mine. I didn't do the rest. But if you wanted to, you could do it all the way around. There's nothing to stop you doing that all the way around and having that through. So you can see straight through that design. So you can put your tea lights in there.
Perfect.
So those were the ones. You can go back and see that demo being done as well from 12 o'clock.
12 to 2, wasn't it?
12 to 2. Right, so what I've done with this one, I'm going to bring this one in because, can you see it's lighter colour? I did that one, that was my matte and layer.
Oh, I see.
To go around the top, but it's not really going to matter because what I actually did was use, do you know what I've also done? And I'm really sorry, I've used the colour that's not in them anymore.
Oh, the waterfall.
So the Duet ink pads. Oh, no, it's not waterfall, Sailor's Wake.
Oh, that's in there.
Oh, we're okay.
Yeah, you're good,
we're
you're good.
I'm just testing you there, Ben. Just testing you.
I'm on the ball.
So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit around the swirls. So use your ink daubers. I think we've still got them in stock.
We do still have them in stock, yeah.
And you just want to go round some of the swirls. I've already done some of these, but just go round. It just enhances that blue because I've already used some blue cardstock. Both the cardstocks are in Sarah's Enchanted Ocean, so you'll be able to find that in the linen cardstock.
Yeah.
But don't feel like you can't add a little bit of ink around those swirls because it really enhances them. So yeah, your Duet ink pads are amazing. So then what we're going to do is just literally place a piece of white. I don't need to place a bit of white card under it now because we're just going to put it straight onto white card.
Perfect, yeah.
So what I was going to do, and I will just show you, I've done this measurement as just over 8 inches by just over 3 3/4 inches. And then I made this one slightly bigger to give that a rim around the edge, but I wanted the white in between. So I've created the same piece of card for the white. Actually, we might be able to still do it, Ben. I might just get away with it because you don't really see that. So we can do that.
Okay.
I'm going to grab myself a piece of card just so I can use our dotty tape pen. And then we're going to place this onto the white one.
Hi, Terry H has joined us. And all crafty friends. Hello, lovely Terry H. And also Shaz Earl just says thank you for showing the card. The one with the tea light.
Yes.
She says, my Gemini frightens the life out of me every time it clunks. It's supposed to make that noise though, isn't it?
And if it clunks really loudly, that's normally because you've got too much shim in there.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, but there's nothing wrong with the clonking.
No, and like the crackling sometimes when you hear it go. It all means it's working well.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just going to place that onto the back there. Still probably showing a little bit of white at the top. No, we're good, we're good. So all I'm going to do is burnish that one down to make sure that all those little glue dots are stuck. And then we can use our tape pen to just go down and pop that on top of the blue. And that gives us just an additional little piece around the edges. Obviously you wouldn't have die cut yours. So let's just pop that round. But because we have put some of the ink around the edges, it's not really going to make that much difference. And then again, pop that down. And then just because we have got little holes in there, it looks really cool on that side as well, doesn't it?
It does.
We're just going to make sure to fill the holes and that's stuck down. We'll just use some tacky glue over the back. So let's pop that on the front of our card. So we've just, oh, it's inside. That's why I did it. Because look, I've put the card inside that I was supposed to die cut.
All is becoming clear.
I know. Being too efficient, see? Too efficient that I make a mistake. So pop that on the top there. And then all I've done is I've got some little gems that I got ages ago from Hunky Dory that we sold on here when we was doing our Hunky Dory, well, our third party.
Oh, yeah. That was last year, wasn't it?
It was, yes. And then I've just stamped these out from, and you'll still find it on the website, from Just to Say.
Yeah.
And we're going to pop this on here. So special wishes for a lovely friend.
If you want some inspiration from that, by the way, go back to yesterday's shows. Plenty of inspiration. Debbie breaking the record for the amount of stamps used on one project, which was it 15?
15, yes. 15.
That was fun, that show, wasn't it? That was last night, wasn't it? Last night we did that.
Yeah, it was so, I really loved it. It was so good.
Such a great set.
It's amazing. If anyone's not got it, honestly, and the price is insane.
$47.99, I want to say.
I couldn't get over it, but I genuinely couldn't get over it. I thought it was amazing value. And then we're just going to dot some of these around onto here. So just like so. You don't need many. It's just creating just a little bit. I think that will do. And there we go. There's our first card. Keeping it nice and simple, making our DL card out of all the blues, just like the Miami Dolphins.
Yay! Exactly right. It was meant to be, wasn't it?
It's dolphin coloured, isn't it? Yes. I just need the shirt behind that card to really like set it off.
Exactly right. We just need the shirts for anyone who. If you don't know what we're talking about, you need to go and watch the craft along from earlier where we all chose our American football teams. I've got mine already, obviously, as you know. I know Terry H is watching. Go Chiefs. But Debbie is now a Miami Dolphins fan.
I am.
Jamie is a cheesehead, Green Bay Packers. Johnny's team, what was Johnny's team in the end?
English,
New England Patriots.
New England.
New England Patriots, yeah.
Yes.
And then we picked a team for Debbie Robinson as well, the Minnesota Vikings, because they're purple, obviously. Craig was the New York Giants because he loves New York. Hello, Tracy Kukaka. He says, hello, CTV crew, Ben and Debbie. And hi, Karen Hughes, who says, hi, Ben and Debbie. Late to the show, but I've just finished the card I made this afternoon. Thank you for the inspiration yesterday. I tell you what, we'll quickly go through everything you're going to get in your showstopper. Then I just want to show you the deal on the linen card stock as well, because obviously that's a really fantastic deal. And then we will have a short little break, give you a chance to check out your baskets. But the showstopper deal is everything that you're seeing here, okay? So you get all of these fantastic, they are incredible. Whether you're using them as the sort of main focal point for a project, as a embellishment, as the sort of background starter for a project, if you're going to use a few of these to frame a particular project, they are brilliant. Go back to the earlier show as well and get some ideas off Debbie for using these as stencils too. But look at the designs you're going to get. That beautiful fancy flourish. This one here is the opulent flourish. It's slightly bigger design on these, giving you more opportunity perhaps to get colouring with these. Shakers with these, potentially doing some paper piecing as well. You've then got your swirling flourish, a little bit more ornate in design, that one, alongside this absolute beauty, the elegant flourish, really intricate, got a real sort of honeysuckle sort of foxglove feel to it. That one, might want to work that one in with more of your sort of floral projects. This one here, which I now cannot see anything other than a hairdo, but that one is the decorative. It is the decorative flourish. So if you are an HSN viewer, you haven't seen that one before. It wasn't on HSN yesterday, nor was that one, which is the ornate flourish. So those two are included in the showstopper along with the other four. The showstopper then is also your Arabian Nights linen cardstock. So really lovely colour palette again here. 24 sheets in that set. 8 different colours, 3 sheets of each. You're also going to receive your heat-resistant acetate, 12 sheets of that, and then your large 3D foam pad kit in there as well. So that makes up the showstopper. The added extras in there is basically you're paying an extra £10 or 24 bucks for £35 or $45 worth of goodies. If you just want the collection on its own, you can do that. If you just want to buy the individuals, you can also do that. I just also wanted to just show you the linen card stock because that's been proving very, very popular as well. It's a 4-piece collection. I know Altio was asking about this at the back end of the last show, so I'll show you in a little bit more detail before we give you time to check out. The Arabian Nights is included in there, all right? So, I mean, your quid's in here. If you love that collection, you do get that in your linen card set. So 24 sheets in all of these beautiful colours. The Enchanted Ocean is also included in here. So the colours that Debbie was using. Was it the linen card stock you just used?
The ocean one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
So it was. Yeah, so the colours, if you want to recreate Debbie's card...
I just don't think you've got a full pack there, though, have you? Or have you?
I think I have.
Oh, OK.
I haven't got a full pack of the Arabian Nights.
Ah, right.
But, yeah, all of these beautiful ocean colours within that collection is the Enchanted Ocean. You're also going to receive 24 sheets in your Hydrangea. I don't have a full set of the honeysuckle, unfortunately, so I'll show you the box for that. But the Hydrangea collection is, again, 24 sheets, 8 colours, 3 sheets of each. By the way, if you like the Hydrangea collection, do check out, I hope it's still there, do check out the back in stock section because I'm sure there was some Hydrangea goodies there for you, along with lots of other paper pads which you haven't seen for a while, which have come back in stock. But those are the colours that you get within the Hydrangea collection. And then you're also going to get your honeysuckle as well. So 24 sheets in all of these fantastic colours. 96 sheets in total for just £43.20 platinum or $58.40. A few quick comments and then we'll have a quick break. Shaz Earl says, what a gorgeous card, Debbie. Stephanie says, hello again from a now semi-sunny Farmingdale, New Jersey. We brought some drier weather back from Italy. How was the trip to Italy? Let us know. Such a pretty card, says Terry H. Love the colour. And Lisa P says, does Debbie see in the Dolphins logo behind the dolphin a sunshine or a hoop of fire? Well, I'll have to show her the logo again. I'll show her in the break and then she can answer that question for you. And Carol Byrne says, I wonder, will Craig try to outdo you, Debbie and Ben, at the 15 sentiments on Just to Say? He'll have a job, wouldn't he? He'll have a job.
Yeah, we did well to do that.
Yeah. Next time we have that collection on, and I'm on with Craig, we'll see. But listen, in the meantime, let's give you opportunity to get your carts and your baskets checked out. Don't forget as well to check out the back in stock section on the website because there's loads of great deals there. And we'll come back with more fun and frolics and demos in about 4 minutes' time.
Day to day looks like, on a normal day when I'm working from home, get up, breakfast, quick phone call with my daughter, and then I'm up in the craft room and I spend all my time in the craft room. If it's spending a day with the grandkids, that's it. That's my best part of the day, just spending time with family and those gorgeous little grandkids of mine. The best part of the day when I'm at work is when I go on air, because I absolutely love it. Both. I prefer a shower in the morning. I feel fresher. I feel that I can tackle my day. However, depending on how that day's been, I also would have a double shower, so I'd have one in the morning and one at night too. Absolutely, 100% coffee. Will always be coffee. And flavoured coffee is my favourite at the moment. Dare I say it's a full English breakfast, the full works, the beans, the tomatoes, the bacon, the sausage, and everything else that goes with a traditional English breakfast. Craft along. Every day of the week. I absolutely love going through the stages from the start of a project to the end of a project. So craft along is definitely my favourite choice. I can't leave without my lipstick. It's a given thing. I once didn't have a lipstick on me and Leanne helped me out that day. Kick off the shoes, sit down for a couple of minutes, just gather my thoughts and then grab my tea.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. I think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning. The rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Welcome back, everybody. If you have just joined us, a slightly truncated show. We are doing an hour this evening, so half an hour to go. Get your requests and questions in. On the all-important question from Lisa P, about does Debbie see in the Dolphins logo behind the Dolphin a sunshine or a hoop of fire, Debbie? Do you see a sunshine or do you see a hoop of fire?
I see sunshine.
Sunshine! Lisa P says, I always saw a hoop of fire as if he was doing a trick jump. Lol. Yeah, I kind of get that.
Yeah. If you hadn't have said that, like if I just looked at it, my first thought was sunshine. But when you said the fire, I can see why you would think that. Mm-hmm.
Susie sees the sunshine as well. That's not easy to say. Susie sees the sunshine.
Susie Sunshine. Susie Sunshine. There used to be, I used to have a doll called Susie Sunshine.
A dog?
A doll.
Oh.
I've still got her. She's up in my mum and dad's loft.
Was it a doll that you called Susie Sunshine, or was that the name of a brand of doll?
No, it wasn't a brand doll. It was just a big plastic doll, and it's a shame she's not got original clothes. My mum had to buy new clothes, but she was my first doll from when I was a child. So she's very old, like me. She's got to be over 50.
What? Just over 40? Surely. Surely.
But yeah, I used to. My mum named her Susie, and I always called her Susie Sunshine.
Ah. I knew that Debbie would see a sunshine because she's the most sunshiny person you will ever wish to meet. Loads of American football chat again. Now, Deborah Buck is saying Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sydney says, I grew up in Colorado, so I still love the Broncos, but while living here, I pretty much have to support the Texans. Shaz Earl of Facebook says, hubby's favourite team are the New York Jets. And Superstar Susie on the social says, Susie Sunshine searching seashells on the seashore.
Well done, Ben.
Thank you. That's one presentation lead, you see. Jamie is just saying in my ear, oh, here we go. Because we talked about American football teams, because we had the Modern Man collection. He wants to know your favourite basketball teams now as well, please. So if you want to send those through, feel free. Right, so we've got 25 minutes left on the show. When we come towards the end of the show, I'll recap on everything for you again. But should we squeeze in another demo?
Yeah, let's definitely do it. So this one is full of sunshine because we're using sunshine colours. This time we're going to use the pearlescent pigment ink pads. These are metallic ones and I absolutely love them. They're the gold ones. We've got the Majestic Ruby and the Golden Honey. We've also got some on the show as well, so make sure you check those out. So first of all, I'm going to die cut this out. So we've got the flourish. I'm using the Fancy Flourish one, which I absolutely adore. It's got these nice big spaces, and we're going to just slightly put this at an angle onto our cardstock and then take that down. So let's just pop that on. Again, just take a little bit of the sticky off. Stick that down.
Shimmer ink pads, bottom of your screen if you want them. I'll take you through those again at the end of the show so you can see all the colours.
Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they?
They are gorgeous.
Right, let's pop these on. And so easy to use as well because they are proper juicy, like really juicy ink pads, which is why I love pigment ink pads. Right, so I'm just rotating that, or reversing it, sorry, not rotating it. And we're going to bring that one out.
And just explain why you do that again. So why do you sometimes let it go through and sometimes you reverse it?
So what I've noticed lately is when I'm doing toppers, especially for a card, if you use your magnetic shim, which is what we would normally use, it puts a lot more pressure in. By taking your magnetic out, which is quite a thick shim, and putting in your metal shim, it takes out half of the pressure of those two shims. This is half the pressure of this one. And what that means is then when you die cut, you can see that's die cut beautifully, but what it does is keeps your card flat without warping. It's a little bit like sometimes a die cutting machine will make your card as if you've watercoloured it and it goes a little bit warped.
Oh, right, okay.
So all you want to do is just make sure that you don't want to warp your cardstock. So that's the reason that I've been doing that.
Okay.
So, and if you do find there's a couple of extra bits that don't come out, you can either recut it, but just give them a little wiggle and they will come away. So last one there. Right, now once we've got those, another little trick of what you can do with them, just in case you didn't see the earlier show, you can use this as a stencil. So we're going to do
yes.
that because it's a really lovely design, this one. It's really swirly and it's got that big space. So I've got this piece of card. We're going to use this as well, but first of all we want to use it as a stencil, so we're getting no waste here. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to take our Majestic Ruby and our honey, golden honey, and we're just going to stencil through this.
Okay.
So all I'm going to do is hold this sort of wherever we want it. It doesn't matter where it sort of goes, but just wherever you want to do it. I'm going to dab this through. Look at the richness. We need one of those little mats, don't I?
Oh yeah, did they launch with
know
those? I think they did, didn't they?
I think they did, yes. I never got hold of them, Ben.
Oh.
No, I wasn't lucky enough. I think I was on holiday at the time.
You on holiday?
Yeah.
You probably need another holiday soon, don't you?
Well, funny you should say that.
What?
Ben, because I know I'm actually going on holiday on Monday.
Are you?
I am.
Next thing you were telling me, you'll be going somewhere exotic, like. Oof.
Oh, well, as it happens, I'm actually going to Mauritius.
Are you? No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh, dear.
I literally can't wait. I'm so excited. And I know this sounds really awful, but I'm literally counting the days away. So, like, I keep thinking after this show, I've only got 2 more days of work.
I thought you were going to say, I know it sounds really awful, but I'm not going to miss any of you at all, ever.
Oh, no, I miss you all. And that's the thing is, it's a little bit bittersweet, isn't it? Because we all love coming to work. That's the thing. We love to sort of do the shows. We love doing everything we're doing. And but we also need a holiday.
Exactly right.
That's how gorgeous is
Yes.
that? So then we're going to do another one here. So again, taking it and just popping on that red. These 2 colours work beautifully together. They're just amazing.
So remind us of the colours you got there again.
So it's the Majestic Ruby and the Golden Honey.
Oh, golden honey.
Golden honey. Do you like honey? See, I don't like honey.
No, I'm not massively fussed.
No.
I've got to admit. Not something I would necessarily. I would eat it. I would have it, but it's not. I would not really. It'd not be the first thing I'd spread on my toast in the morning. I like a bit of peanut butter on toast in the morning. I've got to be honest.
I love peanut butter. Well, when I popped into the supermarket this morning to get some bits for dinner, the woman on the checkout was telling, this woman at front was buying some crumpets.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I love crumpets too. And she was telling her, she said, I've got a recipe for crumpets. She said, when you get them home, she said, don't just have normal crumpets. She said, you want to overdo them so they go quite hard, so you bake them. She said, and then you want to sprinkle them with loads of cheese.
Oh,
then she said, put ham and little bits of pepperoni over
yes.
it. She said, and then put it in the air fryer.
In the air fryer?
Yes.
That's like a crumpet pizza.
I know, that's what she said. And she said it's like just the most amazing thing. And I was like, oh, never thought I'd go to the supermarket and get recipe tips. And I was like, I need to try that. How nice. She said it's amazing. She has it all the time.
Is there an air fryer in the talent house these days?
No, we haven't. Oh, have we got one here? I've got one at home. But have you got yourself an air fryer yet, Ben?
Well, no, because, do you know what? I mean, I do a bit of cooking, but sort of Laura is the queen of the kitchen, if you like. And so it kind of really depends on her wanting to get one, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
And we had one, when we went on holiday to Northumberland back in March, we had one in the caravan there that we stayed in. And I've got to say, it was a single drawer one, which I don't think helped.
Right.
But I don't think Laura was like massively impressed with it. And I wasn't that impressed with it either. Sorry to everyone who loves air fryers. But maybe you need the double drawer one so that you can do the whole meal in it, right?
I love it. I love my air fryer.
Is that what you need,
so
a double drawer one?
Well, I've had like a double decker one before.
Oh.
Where it's got like a base and then a bit on top that goes on top, so you can cook, lots in it. But I think even if I had a single drawer one, I'd just do so much in the air fryer.
Oh,
I love
okay.
it. I love it so much. But yeah, each to their own. Right, now what we're going to do is, now we've got this bit, I'm going to continue adding to this. So we're going to actually make a beautiful topper.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to come round, doing all those outside edges. And we're just starting with the yellow.
We've made
build some red in.
Susie hungry now. Sorry, Susie.
I know, it sounds amazing. I couldn't believe she was telling this woman off because she bought some crumpets. I was like, oh, I need that in my life. I need to try that. But you could probably grill that as well, or just put it in the oven, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely, you could. I love
I never
crumpets.
thought about making a pizza crumpet.
No, and then all the cheese will melt into the little holes in the crumpet, won't it?
I know, that's what she said. She said it's just. She said her grandkids come around and she does it, and when she gets home, if she don't really fancy cooking, that she puts them on.
Dawn says crumpet pizza sounds delish.
I know, sounds amazing.
Carol Byrne says I love apple sliced and peanut butter.
See, I'm a bit of a funny person when it comes to putting fruit onto savoury things.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm not really that person that does fruit on savoury. Right, so once we've got to this point, I'm now going to get some, let's grab this one here. We're going to pop some embossing powder on here.
Okay.
So we're going to actually make this beautiful sort of tiled effect with having embossing in powder on the top, which is going to give it that glaze. Or otherwise you could use what I was telling you earlier about the spray and shine.
Oh yeah.
So just going to pop that there. Let me just pop that one to the side while we just put all that one away. Jamie's always got hiccups, hasn't he?
Yeah, hasn't he?
I only thought children and babies have hiccups.
Children and babies. Someone go in there and wind him, can you?
Not very often I
get. Just whilst you're drying that, Mary Beth Doyle basketball teams, Jamie, here you go. My favourite team is the Minnesota Twins. Victoria says, I thought the show was 2 hours. It was 2 hours. It is now an hour due to a few circumstances beyond our control. So enjoy the next 18 minutes. I'm supporting the Seattle Seahawks, says Victoria, in American football, and Chicago Bulls in the basketball. Baseball has to be the Seattle Mariners. And then I think that's it on the basketball front, yeah. And Cindy Conley says, not sure what exactly a crumpet is. It's hard to describe, so I'll read off Google what it says. A crumpet is a small griddle bread made from an unsweetened batter of water or milk, flour and yeast. Popular in the UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand and South Africa. It's delicious is what it is. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I love that. Look at that. How beautiful is that? I'm going to put it to the front. Such a gorgeous topper. Look at that.
Beautiful.
So lovely. So we've got our topper and we've got our matching background. So now just because I want that one to dry, I'm just going to bring in, it's identical pretty much. We've done exactly the same, but this one's nice and dry. So I'm going to let that one dry. And then we're going to place this onto some black cardstock.
Okay.
So let's just move these out the way. And then we're just going to matte and layer all these beautiful colours together.
Okay.
And again, by using black, Ben, it's a really good way of grounding everything and drawing your eye into the centre.
Yeah.
So we're just going to place that. And I've left quite a nice big white border around the edges. So this is a nice 8x8 card. And then we're going to place this one on the top. I mean, you could, if you wanted to, make this into a shaker card, because that would work really well.
Oh, yeah.
Because you've got those big spaces, but we're just going to have it up here. So we've got that black edge. And then just to make this one pop, we're going to also pop that onto some black cardstock as well. So that looks nice. That looks better, look at that. So nice.
Yes!
So we're just going to place that on the inside, do that on the back, and then I can put my dotty tape pen over those ones. I definitely recommend getting some dotty tape pens for these dies, because that's going to be a godsend when you've got all those little intricate pieces to stick down.
And we've got all the options of those on the web as well. If you want the big refill tubs, we've got those. And also the original design, which Debbie's just using there, but although that is a tape pen, whichever you prefer, really.
Yeah, absolutely. They're all good.
Those colours match. I mean, we'll look at them all again in a minute. But what, that majestic ruby and golden honey, did you say?
Yeah.
They work so well together.
Great combination. I've been using these a lot. You would have seen I've used them on Hobby Maker when I've been down there. They really are a beautiful. They just blend gorgeously together. So making into these oranges and then yellows and golden tones. They're just amazing. So then we're just going to grab some of our foam tape again just to heighten that one up. Let's pop that one there. And again, I love that idea of being able to use your die cuts as stencils.
Yeah.
Such a nice way to be able to get creative and spend that little bit longer on your card to make it have that real impactful wow factor.
And as I say, I think that's, you know, blowing our own trumpet here, why it's so good to have a channel like this, and especially masterclasses, because especially if you're new, you might not think about using them in that way. So it does give you a lot more in the way of ideas when it comes to getting the best out of your dies.
Absolutely. And then all I've done is I've stamped out celebrate this day. So we're just going to have a nice stamp on there and a little bow. So I've just put some foam pads just into there. And actually, because I'm putting that on top of my embossed detail, embossed powder, I'm just going to put a little bit of tacky glue onto each one just to hold that in place. Now the best thing with the tacky glue, because I've put that over the top there, I just want to make sure that that is dry fully. Not dry, sorry, it just goes a little bit tacky. So about 30 seconds to a minute.
Where's that sentiment from again? Is that?
Where is this from? Oh, it's from the gold folder.
Oh, the oh, here we go. Me and you. Say it with style.
Say it with style. No, say it with style was purple.
Oh.
It's the other one.
Say it with swagger.
It's right on the tip of my tongue. It might come to me in a minute.
It was the big folder full of
sentiment one, and it was the
sentiments.
Gold folder.
Someone on the socials quickly. It was called.
Oh, I can't believe I can't think what it's called now.
Big. It was gold and cream, the folder, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Someone will tell us. Anyway, can we appreciate this card, because this is marvellous, this.
There we go. Yeah, so using it as those stencils behind, using it as those toppers, just makes it look really beautiful.
Absolutely brilliant. Listen, I'll tell you what, we've got about 10 minutes to go. Let me show you all the colours that you can get in your gold shimmer inks, and then we can kind of recap the deal and maybe just have a look at a few more samples with Debbie to finish the show, because I think it really helps when you can kind of see the sort of things that you can create. Lovely card, says Lisa P. Debbie, what you have shown us with these dies is stunning. Thank you so much, says Fiona Fletcher.
Oh, that's really lovely. Thank you.
Ultimate Verse Compendium, says Anne.
That's it, the Ultimate Verse Compendium. I was thinking of sentiments, but it was Verse Compendium. Yes, that was the one.
Well done, Anne. You win. Well done. Thank you. We would have gone home tonight and just, like, Debbie would have, like, messaged me at, like, midnight to, like, I just thought of it. So thank you for putting us out of our misery there. Thank you to Carol as well. Carol Byrne, he says, wow, Debbie, that is beautiful. If you want to recreate that card, you will, of course, need the gold shimmer ink pads. So these were the, I suppose they were follow-on, if you like, weren't they, to the original shimmer inks that had that silver shimmer to them. These have got that beautiful gold shimmer. Gold shimmer! And what's so lovely about this now is that you know which two are going to play lovely together to recreate that card that you've just seen. So it's the majestic ruby, that one there, and then that beautiful golden honey. As I say, keep an eye on these sort of colours here, because I think these will potentially come into their own next week when we launch a collection. Well, I won't say too much more about it, but you know what's coming if you saw the countdown to launch show that we did at the start of May. But just a lovely set, as you've seen, brilliant for doing your heat embossing with, giving you a beautiful metallic effect, and of course great for doing your blending with as well. You get 8 colours within this set, and they are all in that style of ink pad again, so fits really nicely into the palm of your hand. Makes them, you know, I suppose easier to use. Take them straight to your cardstock. Use your ink daubers, your blending tools with these, however you want to do it. But they are gorgeous. The colours that you are going to receive, obviously your golden honey, beautiful peach terracotta. You've got your majestic ruby in there, the flame pink. Look at the shimmer. You've got your secret garden, midnight shore. You've got your gilded sky, and then lastly is your cosmic purple. Worth stocking up on those because look at the saving you're making tonight, almost £18, $27, platinum price £24 or $36. Just also actually, because we've got time, we'll just show the duet ink pads as well, because I know Debbie was using these on the earlier demo. So these ones again, these beautiful sort of hybrid ink pads, if you like, allowing you to do your blending with, your watercolour techniques with. If you have to layer your colours up, you can. Just a really lovely set of ink pads. It is an 11-piece collection, and as we worked out earlier on, Sherlock Holmes style, you don't get the waterfall within that set, but you do get all of the other colours within the collection. Once again, in that style, that shape of ink pad. So the colours you do get are your rosy apple, sweet clementine, sunshine glow, lemon meringue.
It's meringue.
Meringue. Go back and watch the earlier show for relevance to that. Spring buds, awakening forest, sailor's wake, no, midnight mist, soft heather, and your vintage merlot plus your I know it's Merlot plus your raspberry ripple as well. That is £36 or $52. Next, let me read a few comments and then I'll take you through the dies again and then we'll have a look at some cards with Debbie. Stunning, says Chazelle, that card. I can't wait for mine to arrive now. Beautiful card, says Cindy Condy. Gorgeous card, says Marshall. Love the ink pads. Got them last week, says Karen. Stacey says, I love the card. Can't wait to try. And Stephanie says, looking forward to getting these dies. Oh, do you want to hear about Stephanie's trip as well? She's been to Italy.
Oh, nice.
She says, in Rome, visited the Vatican, the Basilica, the Colosseum,
wow.
Trevi Fountain. Oh, I love the Trevi Fountain. Spanish Steps. Went to Pisa and Lucca. Lucca was probably my favourite. We hired a chef as well.
Oh,
they did a Tuscan cooking class at the villa. Borgo alla Vigne in Tuscany. Margherita was the cook from Naples, made ravioli stuffed with ricotta and spinach in a butter and sage sauce.
Oh, heaven.
We also made fresh handmade tagliatelle and Tuscan meat sauce for Mother's Day. Mother's Day, we ate dinner at Andrea Bocelli's restaurant.
Oh, wow.
That sounds, I didn't even realise Andrea Bocelli had a restaurant, but that sounds amazing. Yes, we definitely need to write that down as a place to go and do a work trip, Debbie.
Yes.
Italy again. I love Italy and Rome and also Venice, two of my favourite places I've ever visited. I just love the Italian way of life and I love their food as well more than anything. Just quickly then, so the Showstopper collection. I know we're running out of time and I do want to see some more cards with Debbie before we finish. So all the designs you're going to get in this collection, plus you get all of the added extras as well. So £48, $64 is your Showstopper. The Ornate Flourish is the first one you'll get, not available on HSN. The second one you'll get in your collection is the Decorative Flourish, also not available on HSN. So if you want to buy those individually, you can, but within the bundle, you get them alongside the Elegant Flourish. You're also going to get the beautiful Swirling Flourish. This one is the Opulent Flourish. And lastly in the set is your Fancy Flourish. The Showstopper goodies that you get in this collection as well, of course, is your 24 sheets of linen cardstock from the Arabian Nights collection. You're going to get your foam pads, the large set, 20 sheets of those, and then also the 12 sheets of heat-resistant acetate. That's an extra £35 or $45 worth of product that you're actually only paying £10 or $24 for. So Showstopper is the best way to go. If you just want the collection on its own, you can do that. Or indeed, if you just want to buy individuals, as I say, for those of you that shopped on HSN, get those other two and you've completed the collection. It's all on the Shop the Day page for you. Shall we have a look at some final sort of finished samples with Debbie? Because, I mean, we said it earlier on, such a versatile set, and our team have had a lot of fun putting all these projects together.
Yeah, definitely. It's just some really lovely ways of using them, and they're just very creative. Whether you use them twice on a card like this, or making a beautiful card like this one where it's got a side easel. I think that's just beautiful, and just using it in different decorative ways. They're so swirly and pretty, and lots of different ways you can do them. Another one we did in the launch earlier between 12 and 2 with again stenciling and then using it as your main topper. Love this one here by Lisa West. She's just done a beautiful painted background on the blue cardstock and then just placed it onto some pink cardstock. Really nice and simple, but looks so elegant. This one's probably my favourite. I absolutely love this card. I think it's a beautiful, elegant design. Very similar to the scrapbook page I did actually, with the border down the middle, with the designs on the side. So lots of different ways that you can do. Lovely colours on this one as well. The cream really goes lovely with those blues. Shaker cards you could be making with them. I know that you will love using your different paints and inks to be creative on the front of your cards that you can cut into. This one is so pretty.
It's really beautiful.
Such a pretty card, that one. Another one by Lisa West. She's just, that's outstanding. I just think that's gorgeous. Just your ink pads, putting it onto some light blue cardstock. Looks amazing. And she's literally decorated it front and back. And I just think that is so, so pretty. Box making. So we made a box, if you want to go back and watch the craft along, which was at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
3 till 4, wasn't it?
3 till 4.
Yeah. All over the place.
Yeah, you can see how you can make a box like that as well. So you can use that with your flourishes. Love that one as well. Beautiful design. There is just, they go on and on because there's so many you can do with them. I love the use of this, just using it. If you was to have one full panel that die cut that out, that die would cost you a lot more money. So having the panel where you can just die cut it in different places. The card that got me to do that box earlier on is just beautiful.
Oh, that's
so you can
brilliant.
put tea light in there. But again, those colours, you could be using those same colours that I've used with the ink pads just in the earlier demo on one like that. And then I'm just going to quickly run through one of each of the designs.
Oh yeah.
All in the same designs, but it just shows you how effective these can be just by adding some flowers to them, some maybe butterflies to them. So adding a bit of your ink pads, splattering some inks on there or watercolours, adding flowers, a simple sentiment, and they're just going to look amazing. They are pretty, beautiful and stunning, and I'm so glad that you've loved them today. So and can't wait to get them home because you'll have so much fun with them.
Yeah, make sure you get your carts and your baskets checked out before the end of the show because there are some brilliant deals to be had. Thank you, Margaret Birch. You said just woke up as not feeling too brilliant. Well, sorry to hear that, but you do say a beautiful card, Debbie, and do have a lovely holiday. She got on holiday. She's not.
Oh, thank you. I just can't wait. I'm literally very excited.
I know it gets that last week, doesn't it? When you're like literally counting. I mean, my holiday is 8 weeks on Saturday, and I'm already counting the days, and I'm excited. So goodness knows how excited Debbie is. So elegant, says Stephanie. Happy holiday to Debbie. These are also beautiful, says Kathy, who says she's got hers ordered. That is a great buy. Thank you everyone for a fantastic day. We've had so much fun with you. We're back tomorrow, both Debbie and I. Yeah, it's going to be a fun day. Got a masterclass kicking things off at midday, an hour-long masterclass, and then a craft along for you as well. It's been Craft Along City this week, so the craft along tomorrow is at 2, an hour-long one with the Just to Say tomorrow.
Yes,
Looking forward to that.
Shall I show you it?
Oh,
I will go and grab it.
Okay.
So, yes.
And then tomorrow night, Thursday night, live at 5, we've got a cartload show for you as well. So a jam-packed day tomorrow. This is the craft along tomorrow, yeah?
It is, yes. This is the one. So we're going to be making this really cute little box. So if I just bring the box out, you can see it's this cute box. I did it because I thought it'd be really nice to make little cards to put inside, but it's only an hour, so we won't get a chance to do that. But we are going to be making this little cute box.
Marvellous. Debbie, thank you so much for another brilliant day.
Oh, it's been lovely. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you guys as well for a super duper day. And make sure you join us tomorrow for lots more fun. In the meantime, get your carts and your baskets checked out. We also have that back in stock section for you on the website too. So if you haven't yet seen that, absolutely worth a look. And if you're sticking with us on CTV 24/7, you will see a rerun of the brilliant craft along from earlier with that Modern Man collection. So whatever you're doing, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow here at Crafters TV. Until then, see ya.